Hey, welcome to Cobb's Q. I'm Kevin Cobb, and it's great to have you with us today. We are going to do a smoked bacon covered chicken cordon bleu. This is just wonderful. It's actually been a family favorite for many years and typically becomes our Christmas dinner. It's just what the family asks for at Christmas. I also want to take a moment and just thank everybody. We hit 200 subscribers last night. And you know, we're a small channel, but that really means something. And looking at the traffic, it's amazing. It's like 2% hit subscribe. So if you want, ding, ding, go ahead and hit it. But anyway, let's go outside. That's not true. We're going to stay inside. At the beginning, we're going to talk about how to prepare the chicken cordon bleu. Once we get it all ready and bacon wrapped, then we're going to take it outside on the egg. We're going to cook it indirect heat, and this is awesome. Okay, to start off, we're going to go ahead and put on a cutting glove so we don't cut through the palm of our hand. And then we'll put our gloves on. Got a piece of parchment paper here. If I see anything I don't like, I'm going to trim it off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this edge here straight, and I'm going to cut through the chicken this way. So let's turn that over or around. Take our fillet knife, and we're carefully just going to come right through. And try to stay right in the even area so we don't cut through the chicken, and get down as far as we can just to spread and open this up a little. And there we go. And once we have that, I'm going to place some saran wrap over the top. And I use saran wrap on the top because I can see better. If I have the parchment paper, I can't see what I'm doing, and I don't want to put or pound through the chicken and create a hole, but I want to pound this out. I want to get the edges as flush as possible so they're thin. Okay, that's pretty flat. Set this aside. We need some salt and we need some pepper. Let's go ahead and take some kosher salt and just lightly put that on the chicken. And let's take some pepper. We'll do the same. There we go. Now, let's take some ham. Place a couple pieces there. Then I'm going to take Swiss cheese. Place a couple pieces of Swiss. And then I have also found this jalapeno cayenne cheddar. So just because, I'm going to throw 2 pieces of that on there as well. Now that we have this, what I want to do is grab the edge here, start to roll, and then get this as tight as possible, keeping the ham and the cheese on the inside, but not busting a hole through the chicken. Create a log, if you will. I'm going to leave this, set this aside for a moment. Leave this down for just a moment. And then I'm going to lay out some bacon. Make it as straight as possible. Once again, it's going to be about 5 pieces. Maybe 6, it just depends. We'll take a look. Set this across. Yep, 5 pieces. Okay, and then we're going to take one more piece, and we want to run this lengthwise, or across anyway. Set this here, and then I just want to take the bacon and come over. If I get some really, really long pieces like that, I'm going to take my shears just so the bacon cooks about the same. It's okay. Move this down just a bit. Now I'm going to take this last end, bring it back, take a couple toothpicks here, and we'll pin this in place. Take this piece here, pull it back, pin that in place, and we have one of these completed and ready to roll. All right, we're going to go ahead and light the egg. We're going to light it with only 2 of the bricks today. So I'm going to keep this around 230 degrees. We're going to go to the chicken's 165, and the bacon looks set. So we're going to let these burn in for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to place the plate setter on this. We've got some hickory, or excuse me, not hickory. I'm using some cherry today. I just want to provide that little extra color. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and put the plate setter in and still leave the lid off and just let it continue to come up to temperature for a little bit, or at least let it get some heat before we close the dome and then begin rising to 230 degrees. So today we're using the plate setter. We have a drip pan, and then I've taken the expansion system, raised it up, and we're going to place the chicken right up here on top of here. Okay, we're ready to go. What we did is we put a little bit of our honey bacon barbecue on here. Just a little bit of Matt Pittman's goodness on there. It's good on everything else, so why wouldn't it be good on this? Our egg is rolling at 230. So we're going to put these on for roughly 2 hours. We'll come back and we'll check it and probe it, make sure we're at 165. And once that's done, we'll cut into them and see how they look. We'll see you in about 2 hours. Okay, so I actually went and picked the boy up today from track, and he has no clue what we're having for dinner tonight. So Eric is low enough that you don't have to worry about burping. Once you see what we got.
All right. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be good.
Yeah?
All right.
Once you probe it and see where we're at.
162.
Yeah, these are looking good. These are looking really good. We're going to let them go for another
154.
154. For another 30 minutes, and they should be ready. So our 2.5 hours have passed. I don't really think I need the temp, because I think we're going to be there, but we'll do so just in case. Oh yeah, 167, 165. We're there. We're good. These look amazing. They smell so good too. Yeah, look at the cheese starting to come out the sides. Oh, those are going to taste great. Okay, we're going to set these out on the table, and we will cut into one of these and see how we did. All right, so we're going to cut into one of these and see how we did. I'm going to move this one aside. Oh, wow. Move this aside. Some grease coming off of here. I wonder why with all that bacon. Take our trusty Dow Strong and sliced into one of these. The moment of truth. Oh, look at the cheese. Wow. That's going to be fantastic. Okay, so for the moment of truth, we're going to go ahead and dig in. I got my taste tester here. God, that cheese is just drooling. Take a fork, cut it up. Tell me what you think, kid.
Let's do this.
Yeah, you got a whole fork. You got a knife there, right? You just eat the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, Dad. The cheese is oozing out. The bacon is so nice on the top, and the chicken.
Yeah?
Really.
Okay, I definitely have to try this. I'm not doing the whole thing like you.
Come on.
That is, go ahead. That is phenomenal. Well, there's my word. Wow. Oh yeah. And I added this time a cheddar that had a jalapeno type cheese with it. Wow. That's the best one I think I've ever made.
Oh yeah.
This is great. Okay, so we're gonna go eat. Hey, thanks again for joining us today, taking time out of your day to come see what we're doing. I was really happy to have Eric show up today and not letting him know what it was until he lifted the egg, because he loved that recipe for so many years. So it was kind of neat to see the look on his face when he figured out what we were cooking. The cheese, the way that it just rolls out of the chicken cordon bleu when you first cut it open, and the flavor is just there. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I have made the mistake in the past to forget to put the salt and pepper on the chicken before you roll it, and it makes a big difference. So don't make that mistake. Anyway, thank you again for joining us. Thanks for your support and patronage. Please take a moment, take a moment, subscribe. We would appreciate that. Have a wonderful day.